Anyway, guys, this is the Ballpod Football Show, the UCL episode where we talk about these very, very interesting games. Tuchel is back at Bayern. Not back at Bayern, he's at Bayern and is going to be playing Pep. Very interesting. AC Milan battered Napoli. And they will be playing. So very interesting fixture. So guys, introduce yourselves before we start games.
Najua ni sisi pekee ndo tuko.
Yeah.
Hao wengine hawako. Sisi tunaweza flex. Hata Danda angeka katikati.
Anyway, introduce yourself.
Yeah, so guys, I'm Emmanuel.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Danzuki.
I'm Rodney.
I'm even stressing on that.
It's finally coming home. It's finally coming home.
Liverpool.
So guys, welcome once again in UCL. Swaraya City, but we're finally gonna overcome it. Yaya Toure did the draw, so we've overcome that curse. It was verified. And hot games coming.
Inter, Benfica. Benfica will be playing at home. All right. So Inter and Benfica have a very good squad. Honestly, they play very good football, and I actually think that Benfica should proceed if I was to be asked, so that we can see the good football. But again, I don't know. Inter can pull a result. So I'm Benfica biased, so I'll say like a 2-0 win because
Okay. This is a case of mediocre dark horses teams reaching what they were supposed.
Quite good.
Juventus were the ones who were supposed to get out of that group, but
Benfica were better.
Unfortunately, the same way Club Brugge got to the round of 16. Nobody knows how. I mean, it happens. So I'm saying this is that where mediocre teams found themselves inside the quarters.
What's your prediction?
Inter found a way beyond Barca. This should have been a Barca Juve affair, but it's an open card. I don't care. I just hope the weaker of the two gets to the semis.
So I actually think Benfica will win. But Inter have very good quality. They have the Lautaro. They have people who can change the game. But Benfica have the more balanced team. They have the team that they Goncalo Ramos, the Otamendi at the back. They've been playing really well. It's not a fluke, actually. It's not a fluke that they are where they are. Actually, I think Portuguese teams, apart from, I think all of them have qualified.
It was only just.
I think all of them.
No one went to Europe and beat you.
Yeah, so I'm saying that. Anyway, Portuguese teams are really good. So yeah, Benfica will get away to go past Inter, and let's finish there.
I also agree with you guys. I think Benfica looks like the team to go all the way to the finals from the draw. I'm looking at it. So So
I agree.
But unfortunately, they'll get to the finals and lose to MANCITY. So I think that'd be a good final for us. So I'll support Benfica all the way to the finals.
The week of the teams on that.
It's not really like a game that I have that much insight on because I haven't been keeping up with any of those teams. But I've been seeing that Benfica has been a solid team recently, the better they've been playing. Of course, I have some bias with Inter with Lukaku. But yeah.
Big man Lukaku.
So me, I personally say that I'd say Inter just because I've been keeping up with both of them, so I can't really. Yeah.
Then to the big game, I think this game, the team that proceeds here goes all the way to win the Champions League. I think that will be my prediction. And being a City fan, I think this is our moment. If we are able to knock out Bayern, I don't see us having any other team that will knock out Bayern, will knock out Real Madrid and go win to the finals against Benfica. That's my prediction. And I'm here for it. Haaland, Alvarez. Yeah. So maybe we start with
that side. Mwana makofi na figo
Tutapiga Real season.
Yes, exactly.
You know how they got
Tumepiga Real sisi tumepiga Real.
last season ilikuwa top. I don't know what to which
Hiyo witchcraft ya Real.
Funga tu bao tatu in last 3 minutes
Aya.
Me personally, I don't see City beating Real. Real are proper dream crushers.
chill. Let's-
Proper.
Let's start with Bayern kwanza. Real is another story.
Chelsea's gonna do them. Just
With Bayern, I honestly see that City might actually pull the win because
The first leg.
No.
We're at home. Etihad.
I'm saying like in general, I see that City might actually win Bayern because City is fighting for the chance to actually win the Champions League when they lost to Chelsea. So I find that they're fighting to win it. So and Bayern have already won a lot, so there might be complacency there with that. Maybe that you can also argue the point that Bayern might also want to win more because they've won more than Man City. So either way, I see that City will win that one.
But I have a question. Does Tuchel factor affect this fixture?
Yes.
I mean, in a sense.
Okay.
It depends when, let's say, if Tuchel has decided to change systems this quickly, if he decides to leave systems as they are and just decide to, let's say, just manage the team as it is, then maybe you can argue that point that Bayern might actually make it all the way. But like if Tuchel decides to rush things, then I find that might be a factor.
I think let me just say something concerning Tuchel. I think City, we were very comfortable with the fixture until we saw Tuchel is the man. And I think this might make Pep want to overthink. I really hope he doesn't overthink this fixture, because if he overthinks, then we're in trouble. So I think the Tuchel factor is something to consider. But again, I'm seeing us knocking them out.
I think for me, honestly, I honestly think that Tuchel will not really affect much of the game. Honestly, it's just been like how many days? Yeah, it's just been like he hasn't done much to say.
This is a Tuchel who won with Chelsea after picking it
Mid-season.
But wait, he won with Chelsea, but honestly, you can realize that it took a while. We didn't just win in the first 2 games. Here he was in Chelsea for like some couple of time. So
He's only had the one game.
He has been
Yeah.
here for two
Games now.
games.
Yeah.
And he's lost one.
Oh,
he's lost
one.
one. Yeah, so basically, I think it's too close for him to really affect the way he
Cancelo hasn't started
he would have wanted. So and I think what Tuchel will try to do, he will just try to do the basics the basics right, but like much of tactics, if he tries to overthink, that is why he loses. And probably, I actually think this is Man City's season. Why? Because the Haaland factor, one, and Man City they seem like over the recent past they have been turning up. And I mean, honestly, if you take the Man City side, they have a very deep bench. You honestly don't know whether Bernardo will. Bernardo is the guy who has been starting the big games, right? But honestly, right now, Bernardo is going to be benched because Mahrez is playing very well. Grealish is playing very well. Gundogan is playing very well. De Bruyne is playing very well. And honestly, okay. Honestly, I just think I don't see that Tuchel will affect. So basically, it's just like a Man City 2-0 win, and yeah.
I'm confident. Very, very confident. In fact, I'm overconfident. This is a thing where they are sober and I'm the one who's intoxicated. But in my intoxication, I'm the most sober one and they still lose. The monumental game on the weekend, depending the result. If Arsenal win, focus itakuwa ni UCL. If Arsenal lose, focus itakuwa na bado tuna UCL. Moral. Kwanza tutole Bayern ile moral tunaenda kuanlishia. Who are we playing? Leicester.
Na wamefuta manager.
Etihad. So we're having 2 Etihad games coming back to back. It's gonna be fire. My confidence is based on our newfound back 5 of 4 center backs. One who operates as a classic midfielder, Rolls-Royce John Stones.
Yeah, man.
Mathematical genius Akanji to calculate that angle, that run. Mula is gonna try and find Sane intercepted. That math brain.
But
We have Diaz leader. I told you this is. I'm overconfident. I'm overdoing it. I know my team now.
You know who's going to play.
No, when I said we're gonna win Southampton 1-0, 2-0, you said nothing. But now here I'm talking big. You're trying to shut me up. Come on, this is my team. Now I am sober. Now the big boys are coming to play. Diaz captain leader, Vincent Company incarnate. If you did know now, you know. Cancelo ako Bayern kwa nini? Nathan Ake baby. That solidity hapo nyuma, and you add Rodri who can drop back as a CB. Ain't no way Bayern is getting through. Wake up Mane, wake up Sane. It doesn't matter. We bring the pane, I mean the pain. My prediction 3-0 to City. Maliza na takataka yako.
People are underestimating Thomas Tuchel. Wako like Tuchel. First of all,
Tuchel is an inspiration. Tuchel amedeny Pep Champions League. And from that day Tuchel hajaichapa Pep. Tafakari hayo. Hajai hata
Aya,
concede.
sawa. I'll say this. Every time Tuchel has been fired, he has come back a better manager. He was fired at BVB, he came back to Chelsea, to PSG, a better manager. He was fired by PSG, he came back to Chelsea, a better manager. Chelsea made the mistake of firing him. He's going to come back a better manager.
And win the Bundesliga.
He's not only going to win the Bundesliga, I think he's also going to win the UCL. I actually think if there is a team that can beat Real Madrid, I think it might just be this Bayern team. I think Bayern have too many difference makers who can actually change things. And I think, I think this Bayern team are going to do something. And Thomas Tuchel is going to make Pep overthink. Because Thomas Tuchel is going to do something that Pep is not expecting. And that's when Pep will lose it. And that's how it's going to come. So I'm expecting a very big Thomas Tuchel win to make City go only have an FA Cup this season. So I think...
Bro, you think this is Sporting Lisbon?
But where has Sporting Lisbon come from? Anyway, let me end it here. Now people are starting violence. I'm catching stress for nothing. Me, I'm focused on the league title. Anyway, so guys, this is the UCL stages. Do you talk about Manchester?
Who are they playing?
Who are you playing? Europa. Anyway, that small cap even Manu has said no. So I think it's Sevilla. Or you play? I think it's Sevilla again. I'm not sure, but anyway, that's UCL.
Yeah, they're playing Sevilla.
Yeah, so that's first.
No, first leg.
So that's what's going to happen. Anyway, guys, let me end it here. Guys are already losing focus now.
Ballport
FIFA tournament is going on. So guys, kwingine tukikuwa nayo mtokee, but anyway, that's all. That's all I'm going to say.
Everybody take that personally. Are you talking?
Guys, see you next time. But atuambia kwa heri wa guys. Cheers, man.
Cheers.